Hi guys, it's Rose from the Philippines. Today is January 23, it's a Monday. And hello to you guys. Before I start, I just wanna show you some of the shoutouts that I made. These are a few of the people that subscribed to me from before that I listed. Then they are Miss Remy Vernoy, Guinadura, Barbara Haywood, Popple Backyard Farm, Miss Darcy Henderson. Hi Miss Darcy, thanks for always commenting. Efrain Malave. This one I can't pronounce, but it is written like this from the list. And the last is Avev Paria Sorbs. So hello guys, thanks for subscribing. I'm gonna have a few more shoutouts for my next video since I listed some of them. And I haven't checked it yet, but I'm going to in the future. So for my first thing that I made, since I have been coloring recently at night, I'm hoping that this doesn't glare. This is the colored flowers that I made. They are not the conventional type of colors that you will have for flowers, but I mixed the violets with the blues, the pink, yellow, and orange. It's kind of a thing for me now, combining those colors. Then I have some gray with browns. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to replace that one with this one. And I still have a few more to make. And it's pretty exciting coloring at night, so I can somewhat relax with it. So the other time, I posted on Instagram the dress of Sophie, wherein we had it sewn by a sewer, and it's a pretty nice dress, and it has some scrap fabrics from it, so I salvaged it from my ate, and I made a few scrunchies with it since I am losing my scrunchies. From before, I made a lot using Gina cloth, but since I have this fabric now, I made 3 of them. And if you can hear, Mama is at the sewing machine. She's starting to sew the bed sheets, and one of my aunt asked her to sew them some bed sheets. So for my my whips and my bows, I just have a few items, just small ones. The first one I made is the cell phone holder using the different textured yarn from Miss Jan. I like the feel of this. The yarn is kinda braided in a way. There's a different texture to it. This is using half double crochet around. I incorporated the camel stitch, and the top of it is some picots, so it have a different design to it. So this one, it fits my new cell phone, so I'm going to use this. Then I started another one. I was hoping to make Mama another cell holder, but this one, it turned out wider, and it is using some clusters. So since this is so wide, I decided that I turned it into a coin purse. I'm going to start another one with the same design for Mama's cell holder. And the other day, I delivered Stitch and Stitch's friend to my ate Didi. She already received it, and she's going to send one Stitch to a cousin, and one is for her. And since I posted that on Facebook, some of my cousins and my friends saw it, and two of them ordered from me. The pink one is for my niece, for my cousin, and I have two orders of the stitch. And I still have to make the stitch with the suit. So I have 4 orders now that I have to complete, plus the cross stitch. So the other time, I started with the leftover yarn from before, the blue one. And since this is the only one left, I started it, but when I got to the Bora, they don't have this shade anymore. So I'm thinking this is not clear. You can see the difference, but this is a different shade of blue, and I purchased 4 of them so I can make the stitch. And I'm thinking that I need more of the peach one for stitches front. So that is also one of my works in progress. And since Ate's sister came from Canada recently, I wanted to give them something that they can use during cold times there. I wanted to make a scarf. I started it out using shell stitches with this type of yarn. This is a majestic yarn that is variegated, and it is mixed fiber. So I started with this one, but it turned out a little bit thick for a scarf, and I'm losing the yarn for it. So what I decided was turn it into a cowl. I twisted this part like you guys do. I twisted it and decided to turn it this way, so she will have some type of neck warmer. So this is my finished object, and I wanted to start a scarf again. So this shell stitch is using double crochet, and I started another one, shell stitch with treble crochet. So I'm going to continue this up until it is long enough for a scarf. And last night I just started again reading the Chamber of Secrets, and I'm hoping to be halfway from it. And this is a very nice read at night. There are some revelations about Mrs. Norris, the cat of Filch. Okay, so this one, the other day, Sophie was kind of bored with playing, and she asked me if she can finger crochet again. So she was playing with my other yarn, the fluffy one, and she wanted to finger crochet. She was asking me about it. So I gave her the chenille yarn that Miss Donna gave, and I taught her how to finger crochet again, to slip knot first, then to finger crochet. And I was kinda in awe with her because she started finger crocheting it, and I was taking a video of her. I was thinking that she will get bored with it, but she continuously finger crocheted the whole yarn, the whole ball of it, and I turned it like this. She was asking me how long it is as she's going with it, and it kind of turned out so long that it got through the sofa. So I turned it like this, and this is some type of accomplishment for her. And since she couldn't use, or she doesn't know how to hold the hook and the yarn yet, I'm thinking that I will settle with her learning this one, because some parts of the chain that she made is kind of crooked. So I'm guessing that with practice she will get better. So I don't know yet if I'm going to unravel this one. It might be kind of a scarf in a way, the one that Miss Z makes. I think those are it. I have also been downloading some movies on a mega box, and I watched this other movie. It is titled Julia and Julie. It's a very nice movie because Miss Julia Child, she wanted to teach French cuisine to Americans, and she made a book that turned out to be so long, and it took some time for it to be published. But when a fan of her from the recent times read it, she wanted to make all her recipes in a limited time of 1 year, 365 years, 365 days for 525 recipes. And I'm pretty happy that she accomplished it. She has some ups and downs with it. She had a fight with her husband during that time, and but her husband encourages Julie, so she accomplished it, and she wanted to meet Julia Child, but I don't know if she did. And as she was doing the recipes, she was also writing a blog about it, and at first nobody watches her but her mother, but it turned out that she had a few other viewers that bloomed into several ones, and she has some gigs or some offers of writing from publishing houses. So that's pretty awesome to watch, and I have been browsing other movies that will interest me so I can watch them. I have this passion for movies from before. When I was in high school, I really like waiting for a movie that is shown at night during a Sunday before school. And I used to wait for that so I can watch it during my high school days. And when we were young, we used to have a Betamax. Then it came to the VHS tapes, then into CDs, and now it's just digital. So it's pretty awesome how it bloomed into something like that, the technology. So I think those are it. I made a video yesterday, but I wasn't quite satisfied with how it has been. And Mama and I were going to a prayer mountain of some type on January 28th, along with the intercessors group. She's now an intercessor at church. I'm pretty odd with her because I was undecided about joining a group, but she has been going to their meetings. So we're going to have some type of event in Antipolo, and we're looking forward to that. And she has a blue shirt that has been printed in the front, and she also bought me one but without the print. So I think those are it. I'm hoping to see you guys soon. I'm hoping you have some family bonding time and some nice weather. And I want to say hello to Miss Jan. Hoping that you're okay. That's it from me. Bye for now.